Assalamualaikum and greetings. We are from Group Rakkaus are going to present our project Heart of the Street to help the homeless children. My name is Izzati Binti Suardi and these are my group members. Before we dive in deeper, I want to ask for a moment for you to imagine. Let's say that one day you went bankrupt. You have no money, no house, nothing. You mindlessly wander around the street. Then it's dinner time. Yet you have no money to buy food. You are hungry. At the same time, you can hear the thunder booming. Looks like it's going to rain soon. The best place that you can find is the sidewalk of a tall building. You lay on the cold, hard cement, closing your eyes, hoping that this is just a nightmare, and you will wake up as if nothing of this happened. But you know that this is the reality of more than 100 million of people across the world, and children are one of them. Now let's go back to Malaysia. There are two main aspects that Malaysia is still lacking in terms of addressing homeless issues in Malaysia. First, we still don't have official and legal definition of homeless. What we have is only the broad term of destitute person under the Destitute Person Act 1977, which mainly focus on the beggars. Second, official and current statistic on homeless people in Malaysia is still unavailable up until this moment. What we have is only the Kuala Lumpur City Council DBKL found 1,073 of homeless people in only 15 hotspots in Kuala Lumpur, which means that there are more than that. According to studies, while homeless people are more prone among middle and older age adults, the risk and consequences are more adverse toward children. Malaysia have been committed to preserve the children's rights since the ratification of United Nations Convention on the Rights of Child (CRC) in 1995. However, Malaysia still have a long way to go to guarantee its child's access to their rights. In the realization of Child's Right Index, Malaysia fall into the orange category, which signifies noticeable problems in addressing or in protecting children's rights. Furthermore, Malaysia ranked the 92nd out of 182 countries in a health domain of Kids' Right Index. Subsequently, UNICEF highlighted that the main factors that diminish the children's rights in Malaysia is poverty, which is also one of the main factors that causes the homeless issues in Malaysia. That is a little background on homeless and children in Malaysia. Now, let's proceed to the problem for this particular project. Childhood are known as the most important period as it is the period of great opportunity as well as vulnerability. In order to flourish, they will need the basic necessities such as food and shelter. However, this isn't the case for many. For instance, in 2017, JKM reported 226 cases of homeless children, and this number rose up quickly by year. Now the problem is, children without shelter is more prone for health and hygiene related issues such as weight loss, stunted growth, and lice. These conditions are inevitable as they live in such a harsh condition. Thus, in response to this problem, we are proposing a project to address the hygiene and health related issues, which we call Heart of the Street. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an Arabian proverb that goes, "He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything." This proverb signifies that health is one of the most valuable things that one may possess in life. Therefore, this project aims to enhance the Homeless Children Act by providing the necessities needed such as medical, nutrition, and hygiene. In accordance, 3 objectives have been set for this project, which will target homeless children under 18 years old in Jalan Pahang, Kuala Lumpur. The first objective is to enhance the level of health by providing medical and dental screening. Second, to enhance hygiene care by providing hygiene necessities and sharing on the importance of hygiene. The last one is to enhance the nutritional food intake by providing the food coupon. And that's it from me. For the details about the project, I will pass to my friends, Miss Aina Afrina. Thank you.
you, Izzati, for presenting the introduction part. Now, let's move on to the methodology. My name is Aina Afrina Abdul, and I will be presenting on how we would like to carry out the Heart of the Street project. So, this project will hold a 1-month fundraising campaign in Intan, followed by a 1-day program in Jalan Pahang, Kuala Lumpur, to help the homeless children. So, there are 2 strategies and 4 activities proposed to enhance their health and hygiene care. In order to make this project successful, we would like to collaborate with the Kuala Lumpur Homeless Transit Center, Kuala Lumpur City Council DBKL, Social Welfare Department JKM, Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry from University of Malaya, Restaurant Rasa Omak 10, nearby restaurants of Jalan Pahang, NGOs specifically Pertiwi Soup Kitchen, food and oil companies. Each collaboration will be described in detail as we go on to the activities proposed. First of all, we need to estimate the number of our target groups of homeless children. So, we will make collaborations with DBKL and JKM to help us identify how many homeless children are there that are 18 years and below in Jalan Pahang and nearest streets in Kuala Lumpur. Meanwhile, permissions to conduct activities for the 1-day program will be obtained from the Kuala Lumpur Homeless Transit Center. As for the collaboration with the Faculty of Medicine and Dentistry from we need their help to perform anthropometric measurements to screen the children's nutritional status and dental screening to check for cavities. We aim to collaborate with the students and lecturers from as they have expertise and the equipment needed to do health screening. To achieve our goals and objectives, we have 2 strategies, which are self-finance and well-being strategy. The first strategy is the self-finance strategy. We would like to conduct a fundraising campaign about homeless children in Kuala Lumpur among the PTD community. The second strategy is the well-being strategy, which we would like to propose 3 activities. The activities are healthcare, get grooming, and combat hunger. The healthcare activity is to conduct health and oral screening to the children as well as providing support. While get grooming is by conducting live treatment by volunteers from PTD cadets, and combat hunger activity by distributing nutritious food through food coupons for 2 weeks. Now, I will explain in details about the self-finance strategy. The fundraising campaign will be held in Intan for 1 month. We will first gain permissions from participants, representative committee and PP of PTD cadets, and officers from SKPMI to conduct this campaign. During this 1-month fundraising campaign, we will make an online poster that has information on these children's condition in Kuala Lumpur, and we will provide the right channel to donate. The poster will be circulated among Intan community through social media such as the PTD Cadets official Instagram, WhatsApp, and Telegram. We are aiming to gain enough funds to distribute food for 2 weeks for the homeless children. So, the next strategy will be explained in details by the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone. First of all, thank you to my dear friend Miss Aina Afrina. I am Zafirah Mohamad. I will continue our presentation about the strategies and activities that will be implemented throughout the program. The second strategy for this project is well-being strategy. At the end of the 1-month fundraising campaign, Heart of the Street project will conduct a 1-day program for the homeless children. The program will be conducted on 10th October 2020 in conjunction with the date of World Homeless Day and will begin at 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Kuala Lumpur Homeless Transit Center. The 1G program will be run by a total of 46 people, consists of our team members, 3 intern supervisors, 12 representatives from UM, and 25 volunteers from intern cadets. Ladies and gentlemen, the first activities for well-being strategy is healthcare. The healthcare activity aims to identify the nutritional status of the children through health screening with the collaboration with the medical student from University of Malaya. All children will be screened by the medical student along with the help of volunteers from PTD cadets. The nutritional assessment involves measuring of height using a stadiometer, weight using a weighing scale, and malnutrition using mid-upper arm circumference tape. Besides that, dentistry students will conduct oral care and check for signs of cavities and provide advice on dental care sessions. The second activity is Get Grooming. This activity aims to educate homeless children in terms of hygiene care. Through Oops Kutu, volunteers from PTD cadets will conduct heat lice treatment to every child. A 30-minute session to educate the children about hygiene through sanitation will be conducted before the light shampoo treatment. At the end of the session, every child will be given a hygiene kit that consists of head lice shampoo or lotion and toiletries. Besides that, the charity box that was collected in intern for a month will be distributed equally to the children along with the hygiene kit. Combat Hunger activities aims to provide food coupons for homeless children for 2 weeks from the funds collected in intern. The food coupon activity is to provide exposure to the homeless to eat healthily by providing nutritious food for lunch and tea. Collaboration from food restaurants and companies such as Restaurant Rasa Omak Dan, Gardenia and nearby restaurants will deliver the food every day for 2 weeks to the children who have food coupons. This table list shows the itinerary of the activities under the well-being strategy. This table shows the time, the description of the slot, and person in charge for 1G program. With that, I end my presentation about the methodology for this project. Ladies and gentlemen, the next subtopic presentation will continue by my friend Mr. Iqbal. Thank you for your attention.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you to Zafirah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Iqbal bin Zahanuddin. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know quality is never an accident? It is always the result of intelligent effort by John Ruskin. So, I will continue our presentation is about the expected result. In expected result, we have 3 points. First is the output, second is the outcome, and the third is the impact of the project. Based on the heart of the street project, 100 children involved on this program will be treated and taught ways on how to take care of their hygiene, health and dental screening on that day to identify health problem and dental hygiene among them. The Obskutu session or the grooming activity, they are exposed to proper hair care. That is very important actually. And they are also receive a food coupon for 2 weeks worth of food based on the combat hunger session. And all the activity actually, the well-being strategy that we must to achieve on this project to make sure the goals and objective will reach and establish. And the fundraising for the self-finance strategy and an estimate of 8,050 ringgit for 1 day project financial will be collected by the donation from the PTD Cadet 2020 intern. So the second point is about the outcome project. Outcome actually is the observed effect from the output. They will begin to recognize the importance of maintaining goods, health and hygiene as well as providing health daily food on this program. Emphasize on healthcare, teeth and also hygiene will influence the possibility of skin disease and healthy problem. According to Dr. Huang research, people living on the street, especially kids, are particularly prone to develop skin diseases such as cellulitis, impetigo, venous, status disease, scabies and also the body and hair lice. So, this is a very important knowledge and information that for the homeless children to care about themselves. So to take action while they have early symptoms of the illness as a result of the information and the guidance that we give on the health and care talk on this project also. And the third is about the impact. Impact is the long-term result on this project. The expected impact is to reduce health problem because of a lack of hygiene and adequate nutrition among homeless children. In the long term, continuous effort needed to ensure that they adopt a better life starting from this Heart of the Street project. This is a starting point actually for them to get proper health and hygiene information. We hope that someday there will be children who care for hygiene and health and also get their right like the other children. Furthermore, it will enable the government and the NGOs to make an action plan to keep track on the progress of the children to ensure they are getting a proper life for the future. And the last, do you know that at least 150 million people or 2% of the world population are homeless, while another 1.6 billion or more than 20% of the global population lack adequate housing. The amount actually included the homeless children in our project area. So, giving homeless children the chance to be educated, get a proper health and also the hygiene and nutrition, giving them the ticket to their future is wonderful. They will have the chance not to repeat the suffering of their childhood in their own family. They can build secure and safe life for themselves one fine day, inshallah. That's all from me. I will pass my baton to my friends Shah Imran to continue our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Iqbal, for those lovely inputs. My name is Shah Rosalie, and today I'll be presenting on the beneficiary of the project. The first and foremost beneficiary of the project is the homeless children themselves. So we see them as gaining two main benefits from the project. First is in terms of their health, hygiene, and nutritional values. So in terms of their health, we'll be able to assess their current condition and we will be able to take necessary action after we know what their current health status is. In terms of hygiene, we will be able to teach them how to take care of their hair using hair lease shampoo, and also their dental, which is provided to all school students in Malaysia. And for the nutritional values, through the food voucher, through the food coupon, we'll be able to help them in a shorter period of time to eat healthy meals, which is not much, but it is something for them. The second main benefit for them is in terms of self-worth. It is important for them to feel that they're included, to feel that attention is given to them, to feel that they are taken care of. And through this project, they will be able to feel that, and this will actually help create their character for the future. The second beneficiary of the project is students from the University of Malaya, specifically from the Faculty of Dentistry and the Faculty of Medicine. The first benefit they will get is voluntary experience, which will be able to help them inculcate a sense of empathy in them, to be able to learn to deal with people in need. And through this voluntary experience, it's very good for their future career application. And they will be able to generate information from this project, and they can use it for their study. And even if they plan to do future research on this topic, they will be able to do so based on what they see during the project day itself. The third beneficiary is the government agency. Currently, as we have mentioned before, that there is no specific definition for homeless children. So through this project, the government agency will be able to actually detect who is the homeless children, what do they need, and from this they will have an opportunity to actually provide a more permanent solution, because currently there are not as much homeless children as compared to adults. So through this project, they will be able to identify them and help them in anything that they need. So the fourth beneficiary of the project is restaurant owner. For example, is Rasul Din and nearby restaurant in Jalan Pahang. They will generate a small amount of income. That is not the main benefit that we see, but part of the benefit. The main benefit is by creating a chain of reaction. Through this project, they might create their own initiatives to help homeless children or homeless adults in the future, as has applied in many countries such as Italy. The fifth beneficiary is PTD cadets from Intan. As the future public servant, they will be able to learn the actual social issue that the country is facing. Through this project, they will be able to identify what is needed to be able to solve the problem in the future, or actually reduce the problem. And of course, they will gain voluntary experience, which is very difficult to get, and this is an opportunity for them to build their personal character through this voluntary program. The final beneficiary of the project is NGOs and sponsors. So currently, many NGOs focus on homelessness in general, not specifying to homeless children. So through this project, soup kitchens such as Pertiwi will be able to pay more attention or give more attention to children, because they are able to do anything. These children are able to do anything as compared to adults. So they have to be given attention and cannot be neglected. And for the sponsor, it is part of their CSR requirement, and this will also create opportunities for other companies to actually pursue these sort of activities for their company, and this can create a new sort of trend in helping homeless children or children in general. I'll pass this on to Safwan. Thank you.
Thank you, Imran. Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. How are you guys today? I'm Safwan. We'll continue this presentation to the next part of our project proposal, which is financial implication. It will be divided by two. First is the fundraising. Second is the budget allocation. Let's go with the fundraising. Do you agree with me that no project starts without funds? Setting up project funds correctly at the beginning of a project is a critical step and a crucial part to make sure that this project will run smoothly. Hence, it's very important to come up with the correct cost estimation needed for this project. What is the total cost of this project? The total cost of this project is approximately around 8,050 ringgit. The project funds are raised through public funding from intern cadets for 1 month. Besides that, the fund also come from the budget allocation from SKPMI and MPP under the Welfare and Counselling Unit. As you can see, the fundraising for this project, we will receive around 5,050 ringgit from SKPMI, 1,000 ringgit from MPP, and 2,000 ringgit from the donation of intern cadets. That's all for the fundraising part on how we will get the money from, how we will collect the money from. Now, let's move to the next part. We go to the budget allocation. For this program, we propose the budget allocation for the Heart of State program as follows. First, the food and beverage. For the one-day program, from morning until evening, will be fully sponsored by the NGO, which is Pertiwi Soup Kitchen. Breakfast, lunch, homeless child, as well for the volunteer will be fully sponsored by them. Number 2, beside food and beverage, every homeless child will receive food coupon worth of 5 ringgit for 14 days or 2 weeks and can be redeemed from predefined restaurants. For this purpose, we will collaborate with nearby restaurants to provide healthy meals for the child who have the coupon. We from Rakkaus will make sure that every homeless child that join this program will get the benefit from it. This will involve a sum of 7,000 ringgit. Furthermore, number 3, every homeless child will receive a goodie bag which contains dental necessity, hygiene kits and lice shampoo. as a token of appreciation, which will cost around 1,000 ringgit. This goodie bag is intended to educate these children on the importance of healthcare as we aim to achieve through the objective of this program. In addition, number 4, the sum of 50 ringgit allocated for the banner intended for advertisement for our program. And number 5, how we will get to the venue. The transportation of this program will be courtesy of Intan. Overall, a total of 8,050 ringgit is required to ensure that this program will run smoothly. That's all for financial implication parts. Next, we go back to our presenter, which is Imran. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Safwan, for those financial input. In a nutshell, this project aims at helping homeless children in terms of their health and hygiene, with 3 main objectives, 2 strategies, and multiple activities that will benefit 6 different groups and will give positive output, outcome, and impact. This project is definitely achievable. We are in need of financial support in order for us to further plan this project. Although this project is not a permanent solution, it's definitely a start to a change to ensure that children are given necessary attention that they deserve. We hope that you consider our proposal. Thank you very much. That is all from us. Thank you.